Are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Welcome, welcome. It's nice to hear you and it's nice to have you around. Please, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much. And thank you, my friends. I wish you a very good time listening to my presentation. Our topic, I have the pleasure and honor to present the group, Marklists group. Our topic is augmented reality and virtual reality in customer experience and relationship marketing. The presentation is divided into two parts, theoretical part, practical part, and the case study will be in the practical part. Okay, firstly, the theoretical part. The theoretical part is about relationship management or customer relationship management, as the majority prefers to say. It is creating a long-term, profitable, mutually profitable relationship with the customer to be loyal. This is the most common definition, but there is another definition, which is the realistic definition. It's pioneered by a scientist in marketing called Gamson. It is a relationship is about the network that surrounds the company or that surrounds the enterprise. It's the interaction inside the network. And even Kotler, Armstrong, in their principle of marketing, touched upon that in creating the relationship among the marketing environment. It's not only the final customer and the company, it's the company, the customers, the suppliers, the market intermediaries like distributors, like wholesalers, and so on, and even the competitor. The company has to create good relationship with the suppliers to deliver proper value, good relationship with even the competitor to deliver a good product value to the customer. I recall an example for a pharmacy. That is someone wants to purchase medicine from it, and the pharmacy has 3 out of 5 medicine. But the pharmacy wanted to satisfy this customer. So the owner of the pharmacy purchased the remaining 2 medicine from an adjacent pharmacy, from a competitor, and gave the whole 5 medicine to the customer. I wanted to emphasize that sometimes the competitor relationship is vital as well. Also, the relationship marketing it's related to not only the product quality, but the customer service it receives, and the expectation, and how the customer, how the company exceeds the expectations of the customer. So, of course, the quality, the customer service, and so on. Actually, CRM has many definitions, but all boils down to it's a profitable, strong, long-time, loyal relationship between the company and the customer. One definition from IT perspective, which is related to the tools, the software, and the networking related to managing, storing the customer information and customer interactions. And some is strategic, which is related to how the customer is managed and how it realize the profit, how will realize the profit for the company. There are 3 main types of the customer relationship management: strategic customer relationship management, operational customer relationship management, and analytical customer relationship management. In a nutshell, customer relationship management is related to achieving the strategic goals of the company. For instance, and it requires collaboration with different departments of the company. And for instance, I wanted to adopt an aggressive growth strategy. I wanted to make marketing development. So this is the type of strategic customer relationship management. The programs that is related, sometimes it's called collaboration marketing relationship management, and the packages that are used in this type of software is Slack, Microsoft Teams, and so on. There is also operational CRM, or operational customer relationship management. It is managing the day-to-day activities of the customer. For instance, registering leads, contacting the customers, registering the customers' feedback, and so on. Day-to-day activities of the customer. The most common packages in this area are Zoho, normal Salesforce, and Zoho Salesforce, and HubSpot. Also, there is a good, the third type is analytical CRM. Analytical CRM extracts insight and extract pattern from the behavior of the customer and recommend further and cross-selling and upselling products to these customers. And the company must have a sufficient amount of data to do so. The prominent example in analytical CRM, like Microsoft Dynamics 365, SAP, and a higher version from the Salesforce. Now, the extended reality and what is its relationship with the customer experience. The extended reality consists of three main parts: augmented reality, which is just adding a layer to the real world. For instance, adding a chair in the real world, adding a sofa in the real world, adding a machine in the real world, but no interaction. No interaction with it, just adding it to see how it fits and how it doesn't fit. There is mixed reality. Mixed reality sometimes is called augmented reality plus, which adding something with interaction. For instance, I can add a car that moves towards me and I avoid it. There is interaction. Virtual reality is a complete virtual reality. It's a complete different world. For instance, I wear the glasses and I see myself in the Jurassic Park or any ancient time. There are the three types of reality. These three types are under the umbrella of extended reality. The impact of AR, VR, MR, they have, as we see in the practical case study, they have enhanced product visualization, immersive brand experience, as we'll see in Volvo and Marriott, improve the customer engagement, and personalized interactions. As we similar to what we see before. Anyway, here is the case studies. The first, the group decided to go to present each case study, small case study for each case, one for virtual reality, one for augmented reality, one for mixed reality. For augmented reality is the IKEA Place app. IKEA Place app it is not developed by IKEA. IKEA purchased it by a huge amount of money from another company. But IKEA found the opportunity that it needs it so much so that the customer can see how the piece of furniture suits his place, whether it fits in size, whether it fits in general orientation, whether it is elegant with the place, and so on. They purchased it and they found millions of downloads for this app. This app increased the customer satisfaction and increased the online sales and decreased the return rate because they already tried it in this augmented reality. Augmented reality, no interaction, but it measures the fit with the environment. Mixed reality is there is interaction with the real world. Mixed reality, the case study is in the Volvo in collaboration with Microsoft HoloLens. To the marketing manager of the Volvo organization, the customer they experienced better customer satisfaction and better customer loyalty. The customer can see the internals of the car. The customer can see the car moving in the real world, can see the car running, can see the internals of the car, the axis of the car, whether it's four-wheel, whether it's front wheel drive, back wheel drive, four-wheel drive. They can see everything. They can test the color while the car is moving, and both the company Volvo and the customers were very happy and very satisfied with this mixed reality experience. It allowed the customer to interact with the virtual 3D models of the car, immersive experience to explore the car features and the car color. The car can customize option in the car and test the customized option. It enabled sales representative to showcase product physically instead of moving around from there to here, or if a piece doesn't exist in the showroom and so on. So it enhances the overall customer experience and engagement. The third case study, which is related to the third component of the extended reality, it's the virtual reality and Marriott's virtual room services. Marriott virtual room service allowed guests to visit locations and experience different culture virtually. It doesn't physically to be there. Enhances the overall hotel stay experience. Reinforces Marriott's brand image as an innovative travel brand company. The impact on the customers, of course, it increased guest satisfaction and engagement. Positive social media, they give positive contribution over social media, which is the real benefit the company can get from the customer, the word of mouth, and encouraging new customer, strengthening brand loyalty, and among tech-savvy travelers. Also, there are other case studies in the aviation, which is a nice case study. In American Airlines uses virtual reality technology to train flight attendants in emergency procedures and customer service scenarios. This is something kind of strange in this case study, which is the customer not using the virtual reality equipment, but used by the staff to enhance the experience of the customer. The virtual reality, mixed reality, augmented reality mustn't be within the customer hand. It could be within the company hand to enhance the experience of the customer. Also in the healthcare, which is a good case study, it used to in pain management and therapy management. Instead of anesthesia, injection, and so on, they can immerse the patient into another world, into a virtual world that makes the patient forget about the pain and live in another world. It reminds us, if any of you have seen old movies before anesthesia, they used to hit the patient till it faints, then make the operation or so on. Now they tried another thing, which is virtual reality. Actually, recap, augmented reality, virtual reality is a must nowadays, and a lot of invention, a lot of breakthrough is already happening, like Apple Vision, for instance, and so on. It's noteworthy that Gartner in 2022 mentioned that marketing department, CMO department, spent twice as much as the IT department on technology. Also in the CIA.com website, 42% of the marketing department is spent on technology. And in 2020, 2020, 2020, 58% of marketing department is spent on technology. So the trend must be caught. This is the references, some of the references, and this is our wonderful team. I thank them very much. They helped to make this presentation. Mr. Miguel, Miss Maria, Miss Alina, and myself. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Walid. Thank you, dear the markless argumented reality and virtual reality in customer experience. Thanks for the great effort, lot of useful information and content, but also applicable tools to understand this interesting topic.